Sorry, what? I can hear you. We can start in a comfortable sitting position with a pillow beyond our sitting bones. It can be like a few regular pillows stacked onto each other, or a yoga bolster, which is giving beautiful support. And your hips should be higher than your knees so that you can strengthen your spine. We can start sitting, and our palms can be sitting onto each other. Tips of the thumb finger are lightly touching. Focus on your breath and on being here and now. Your right hand slides all the way to the ground, lightly touching the earth. Bhumi-Sparsha Mudra, which is very grounding both physically and mentally. Deep breath in and direct the breath towards the lowest part of our spine, our tailbone area, and tuning into the first chakra, Muladhara chakra, the energy point, rooting deep, grounding, getting dirty in the center of the earth. One more breath here. And then gently change the hands to the Yoni Mudra, which is downward pointing triangle on our lower belly. And the tips of the thumb finger and the tips of the index fingers are touching. Breathe in and direct it towards the lower abdomen, tuning into the second chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, and our sacral energy point. And we're here giving gratitude to the Mother Nature and all the mothers and feminine. And relax your hands. Put them on your knees. And enjoy the stillness here. One more breath. Next, inviting you to swing on your hips gently on the right sitting bone and the left sitting bone, wobbling, playing. Maybe you can circle a bit. Hips are leading, the rest of the body follows. Push from the pillow or the floor, and then gently swing to the other circle side. And reducing the circle, making it smaller and smaller, all the way to the center, and sitting nicely on the pillow. One breath of stillness. I'm inviting you to expand your spine, and we will do that by starting from a root, and like you're trying to gather your sitting bones together, like put them closer together and activating those gluteus muscle group, and then that's from the left and right, and also from the front and back. And your navel activates your chest, lift up, shoulders moving away from the ears, and chin draws to the chest, and like somebody's pulling you from your hair, and you even lift your hands up and extend your spine. Give space to each bone, to each vertebra, rooting deeply and then rising. And on exhale, just release. And one more time, extend. And just release. Next, put your right hand a few inches away from your lower belly and left hand on the back of your body. And look to the left, and having those points in your mind, lifting up. And then change the hands, left hand on the front, look to the right, descending down. Inhale, look up, extend from the root to the sky, and exhale, and even twist a bit. You can push from your knee if you want. And inhale, and exhale, twist. And back to center. Stillness, one breath. We will try now one breathing exercise. It is named bumblebee breaths, after the vibrational bee sound. So our fingers are on the forehead lightly, and our thumb finger will have a major responsibility to do, and that is closing our ear flaps. And we will be completely separated from the outer sounds and tuned into our body and connecting the body and mind. We will stay here 3 breaths, and you can also do the vibrational hum sound when you exhale. Your teeth can be slightly touching so that that vibrational sound goes all the way up through your skull. And we can start. And gently release. And we can meet in the stillness. 1 breath here. Now I invite you to come to the tabletop pose of 4 and the pillow beyond you. Here we can start with swinging our hips from right to left, just as we did at the floor, and maybe encircling. Tango, hips are leading. and swinging to the other side. And reducing the circle all the way to neutral, all four. Here I would like you to try focusing on those rooting points, those points touching the earth, and encouraging you to put the weight also on your fingers, not just on your wrist. So together we're lifting down finger, which represents the element fire, and exhale, lifting the index finger, which represents element air. Exhale, middle finger, which represents element space. Ring finger, this one is the hardest to lift, which represents element earth, logically. And little finger, which represents element water. And now get back to child's pose, you deserve it. Breathing here, giving it all to the ground, to the pillow. Let the pillow support you. Let it be your friend. And back to all four. Here, we can start with giving gratitude to the earth by lifting right hand on the fingertips, lightly touching the earth. And then on the next inhale, left hand. And then again, right. And left. Then lift your right hand to the sky. And exhale. Cross the left hand all the way to twisted child's pose. And enjoy here. Inhale back to all four. Left hand up to the sky. Exhale, cross, and all the way to revolve child's pose. Breathe slowly. Ground deeply. Inhale, all four. And then walk with your hands to sitting on your heels, or you can put one more pillow there. We won't stay here long. We are just here to brush our hands together and make strong vibrations here. And back to all four. Lift your feet on the ball of your foot. And then push the floor away with your hands and lifting to downward facing dog. Your knees can be bent, whatever. That first one is always the hardest one. You just need to be very patient here, and it will be only getting better and better. You can walk your dog a bit, lifting each foot, lowering our heels to the ground, also pushing the floor away with our hands and with each finger, with each element. Maybe you can lower your head on the pillow and bend your arms a bit. We will stay here a couple more breaths. If it's too much for you, you can always get back to child's pose. That's the Phoenix rule. You can always get back to dirt and rise again. So still walking the dog. Now you can give the gratitude to the earth with Bhumi Sparsha, or even walk your hands by lifting each hand, or just going to the Bhumi Sparsha again. And then inhale, left. Exhale, inhale, right, maybe lifting. And exhale, inhale, left. And down. Rooting from those 4 points. Strong 4 points. Pushing the floor away. And then really walk your hands all the way to your feet. Help yourself with the pillow. And then vertebra by vertebra, bone by bone. Head goes last. You're lifting your spine. Extending. And even extending the hands in this upper salute pose. Here, feel those 2 rooting points. Maybe you can vibrate a bit with your knees. Feel them rooting deeply and activate those, each finger pushing the floor, the knee muscles, hips, and then activate the hips just as we did on the floor from the left and right, gathering our sitting bones, and also from the front and back, activating the navel, chest rises, shoulders away from the ears, chin drops to chest, and extend your arms. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale, push the floor away. Sorry, I'm busy balancing the earth and sky. And just exhale, let it all go. And now we can do the same thing we did on the floor. Right hand, couple of inches from our lower belly, left hand on the back of the body. Look to the left and rising. And exhale, change the hands, look to the right. Inhale and exhale. Focus on that twist, but pushing the floor away with your feet. Another side. Inhale and exhale. And just get back to Tadasana, mountain pose. And now from here, your head is really heavy. and starting to pull you down to the earth. You roll your spine, your knees bend, and you look to the pillow. You grab it and you make yourself all the way to the sitting, and the pillow is in front of you, ready to support you. And lift your hands to the sky. Feel that extension, and then just give it all to the pillow. Doesn't matter how it looks. If your knees are bent, it all doesn't matter. Just make it your way. Hug the pillow. On inhale, you direct the breath in, roll your spine, and on exhale, you just extend it a bit more. And then again, breathe in, extend, and reach. One more breath here. And we rise back again. Grab your pillow or pillows and make your way to a laying position. But we are not going to Shavasana already. And hug the pillow. Bend your knees. And now catch your left knee or maybe your pants and try rotating it. Here, circling, opening the hips. Another side. Then close your knee and roll towards the right and hug the pillow with your knees and with your arms. Oh, I would like to take this pillow to the bed. And then on the next inhale, straddle your right hand and your left leg. Push the floor away and lift up in this sitting position. And here, put the pillow on your left thigh and just rest here. Then lift up And open your right hip. Bend your left leg, and you're in some kind of pigeon pose with your knees bent. And here we are working on lowering our right hip to the floor. And again, rest on the left thigh and pillow supporting you. Gently opening our hips. And then grab your right knee, close it back again, and get back to that hugging position on the right side. And roll on your back. Now starting with the right knee, just opening the knee, circling. Don't forget to breathe. And then just closing it. Hugging the pillow, rotating to the left. Hugging it all. Beautiful. And then straddle your right leg, and your left hand pushes the floor. And just rest on your right thigh. Maybe you have gotten a bit away from your mat. Get back to it if you want. Breathe into your spine, give it some space, give it some air, but also ground with your sitting bones. Then grab your left knee and open the hip. You can even bend your right knee. And then lowering your hips to the floor. Again, rest onto the right thigh. Inhale, lift up. Now put the pillow behind you and grab your left knee, rotate it, and sitting without the pillow. Our feet touch together and grab your knees and vibrate here with your knees a bit. You can hold for your feet or for your knees. Amazing. And we will finish with giving our foot some love. Massaging our foot, pressing each finger, tweaking. shaking, brushing, pressing really hard but gentle. Maybe you can give some leg muscles some shake too, and then change the legs. You're doing an amazing job, I know it. And then make your way to the beautiful Shavasana. Put the pillow beyond your knees or beyond your head or both. Make yourself comfortable, and I wish you a beautiful journey to the deepest of the earth element. If you feel like you're ready for more challenges today or some other day, I have prepared for you a challenge class related to this one, in which we are grabbing those advanced poses and splits together. So see you. Thank you.